Morning. So Mrs. Brown went ahead and finished our kitchen cabinets for us yesterday or the day before. I think yesterday, which was pretty awesome of her. So this morning just been throwing those on before we get started, waiting on the frost to burn off. Had a little frost this morning. So we're getting ready to start doing beans for the day. We are moving just over the hill here to a 40-acre field. I'm gonna help Dad move. I'm gonna sit here and put some sections in my cutter bar. Should be able to get that fairly close to done while they're doing that. And then we're gonna come back up here. We got about 100 acres right around here in little patches. And that's what we're gonna work on tonight. That way, if I don't get this cutter bar done, we can finish it in the morning. There's the next target. There's 40 acres there. It's going to wheat. That's why Dad wants to get that out. I'm hoping this weekend I can plant wheat. And once we get going, I should be able to knock it all out in 2 to 3 days, providing I don't have any breakdowns. So maybe I can get the wheat all done this weekend. I doubt it, but maybe. That'd be a relief. So I'm flagging for Dad. That combine, I think the cloth runs 18 miles an hour. They're pretty slow. I'm getting ahead of him, getting down past a narrow point. That way I can stop traffic on the other end of that narrow point so he can get through. So if you see a pickup truck this time of year in the middle of the road with their flashers on, that's probably why. So we're just gonna sit right here in the middle of the road. That way he's got a clear shot down that hill right there.
Okay, about combine beans. This field here goes to wheat, so we thought we better get it off. They're dry, plenty dry. 40 acres here. They ain't going real. Trouble with it. It speeds up, it slows down. I don't know what's wrong with it. Had a pretty heavy frost last night. Beans were 13.4. They've dried out. The wind's blowing, that dries it out. Brian's his knife's dull, got some sections broke, so he's fixing them, some of them this morning before he gets here. I get this done and we'll be up at the other farm, back up there where we was at. Last night, finished that farm up, across the road we got some. Trying to get off where we put wheat, so we get started sowing wheat here. Waiting on parts for that drill, hopefully they'll be there tomorrow, I hope. This is one of the first fields planted, so I don't know what's going to be. So far, 64, that's kind of surprising. On back here I see 54. So it'd be like the rest, about 55 moves will probably catch it, maybe. We'll see.
Okay, now that they have been moved and they're running, we can get to working on this draper head. So these sections, as you can see, they're just getting pretty worn out. Not much teeth left. So we're going to replace them. This is kind of a common wear item. Every time we do this, someone asks if we could sharpen these. I guess you could. You're probably losing your temperament. I would imagine they would dull pretty quick. They're just kind of a common wear item. Kind of priced into the cost of production.
Okay, we're right on the money, just a couple 100 pound off light. Got scales on the grain cart, so we weigh everything on the grain cart. And I can calibrate my yield monitor if I need to. Well, we just finished this field up. It's like about 2 hours, over 2 hours, 2.5, right at 2.5 hours. 40 acres, 41.3 acres. made 53.5. This side wasn't near as good as the other side over there. It's real sandy soil right through here. This whole farm up here is. Over this way, you got more gravel underneath of it. Gravel pits on the other side of the highway. There's a gravel pit we got. Well, we'll move back up there over the hill, across from the shop. That field there by the school's about 50 acres, 45 acres, I guess it is. And we got 30 acres down over the hill. We'll try to get it. It's right by them trees up in there. Try to get it, but it's going to go to wheat. Like 3 fields up there, so we'll try to get that off. It looks like we're going to try them tars out in the mud. All we got so far is dust. See how them LSWs do in the mud. That's what we want to see. But we'll have some sometime. Sure don't have it now. It is dry and dusty. Yeah, that field, I made 53.5. I'm pretty close, I think, weight-wise. So that's about 15 bushel. So we're 10 to 15 bushel down on our soybeans from what we average, I think, or what it usually are. But it seems like the corn maybe has fared out a little better than took the dry weather a little better, which is unusual. Usually beans take the dry weather, but it just depends on what time of year it was. And August was pretty dry. Well, really all summer's been dry. But anyway, it is what it is.
Anyway, we're not done with the cutter bar, but we're done till morning. So Dad is right across the road running. We got a 46 acre field there we're going to knock out tonight. And then back here by my house, we got a 30 acre field we're going to try to do. We'll see where we're at after that. Looks like these beans are about like the rest of them, maybe mid 50s, at least right here around the edge. So Dad is below those trees there. There's a field down there. It's a little 13 acre field kind of in a ravine. He's working on it. Those fields are really not fun to combine. And they're so small, it's really not efficient for 2 machines to be down there. So I'm working here and he's working down there. And BJ's carting for both of us and he's gonna love every minute of it, I'm sure.
Yeah, down over the hill here, this used to be pasture. And we're gonna try to put wheat in it. Some of it's wetter and some of it's 16, 17, and a lot of it's 13. So all moistures, I don't know. Got some weeds in it. I forgot to spray it. Sprayed real late. Got some grass along the edge. That helped it, but not too bad of beans.
How's it going down there, Dad?
It's going, some of it's kind of wet, but some of it's dry and some of it's wet. I don't know.
Better. I don't know what plugged it, but everything quit moving. Had to pee anyways. Yeah, dirt clod. See what we got here. I think it's just dirt, but I don't know. So hopefully this will run. If you haven't ever made one of those for your combine, very useful. Just a piece of rolled steel with 2 bent ends. It is a Bob Brown invention. At least he's the first person I ever seen have one on a combine, and worth its weight in gold. Hot dog. Be running now. Seems to be running fine now.
Set up the coffee station today. There's combining happening over there. It's a little dry.
So this side of the field had no fungicide, no Troubleshooting. Here's what we're running. We're gonna go get a pass from the other side of the field. So here is our Troubleshooting soybean. So not like a 10 or 15 bushel difference, but it does appear that they are a little bit better. I guess the best way to do that would be get a scale weight, but with Dad and me running in 2 different places, I don't think we're going to have the opportunity to do that, unfortunately, today.
Well, we got this done down here. Now we got to go up on top of the hill and get a 4 acre patch. Then up on top of that hill, we got another 12 acres up there if we get up there. I've tried to make it wide enough to get up without taking the head off, but weeds grew up, brush. We'll just have to see how it goes. See if we can get up there. This field made 54 bushel, 53 bushel, 53.4. Wasn't bad for down here. I hope we make it. I don't want to have to back out.
Just had a hydraulic alarm go off. Last time that happened, we blew that O-ring. So let's see if our O-ring finally gave up the ghost. Yep, she gone. So if this is your first episode, there about a week ago I blew this O-ring out. We put one we had in going our truck in it, and I don't know, apparently we need to go order the AGCO specific one or something. Waiting on BJ to pick me up, but I assume it's this one. This is the one that blew apart the last time and did the exact same thing, pumped all the oil out pretty quickly. So yeah, not good, but nothing's on fire, so that's a plus. And it's just an O-ring, hopefully. I don't know why the first one blew, but I'm guessing this last one that we put in must have been just the wrong size or the wrong style or something a little different than it was supposed to be. Because yeah, it lasted a week exactly, actually. Maybe we don't harvest on Tuesdays, I don't know. Here comes the taxi service. Holy cow, a little dusty. I'm just glad somebody else did it. BJ dumped this truck, I didn't. I have oil and I have an O-ring. We're gonna try to get this thing back together for tonight. I'd really like to finish that field, or at least finish loading this truck. So yeah, we'll try to get it together and give Ohio Ag call in the morning. That machine is still under warranty, so they will, bring the right O-ring and whatnot. But I just want to get up and going for now. One of the truth. Get O-ring replaced. Oil, put it in the machine. BJ's gonna stand here and watch when I start it, and we'll know real quickly if we're good to go. Hot dog! Anybody else's kids watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Just me.
Yeah, you get it fixed?
I think so, Ron. Okay, Ron. Hey.
Well, I'm sitting here waiting. Got about 3 acres up here. Waiting on BJ to get here. Gas cleaner blew another O-ring. We had trouble the other day, O-ring. We didn't have the right O-ring to replace it. The one that's on, it's kind of plastic with a poly or something. We put a regular O-ring. I don't know, maybe a little flat, maybe, I don't know. About the size of a quarter. And it blew it.
So BJ just went by. I'm getting close to full, but in order to track weights from each field, basically he's getting a dump from Dad, running across the road and dumping it on the truck, and then come back here getting a dump from me, running across the road, dumping on the truck. This way we can log the weights for each field and keep a really accurate record on what each field's doing. It's just, you know, a better way to, just a more accurate way for us to manage these fields. It's a little bit less productive, but none of the combines are waiting. We're just running beans, and he's keeping up just fine. But he is running around a little bit more than normal.
Well, got done here. Got get out of here now. See how I get down through here. See, I can hardly see my ends. Head, but done here, and Brian's running again. We got 4 or 5 acres over there, I think. Finish up. Probably be it for the night. I'll figure my way out of here. Unloading. About one more unload, that's it. Well, we've got a couple rounds, that's it. It's a little bit dusty.
Having a remote for the door in the combine, that is awesome. Yeah, we made it in. Can't really see much out of that mirror. Well folks, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you would, do us a favor and thumbs up the video. It means a lot to us. Support helps grow the channel. Give us a comment and subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you in the next one. People always say I don't give them enough time at the end of the video to like the video, so here's your time.